What's up, guys? Welcome back to Knowles on the Net. Today, we're diving into one of the biggest questions we get. How do you actually get recruited to a good college tennis program?
Whether you're just starting the process or already in the middle of it, we're breaking down what actually matters and what coaches are really looking for.
I've been through the recruiting process twice. Once at the lower end of D1 tennis when I was in high school, and another at the higher end of D1 tennis going in the transfer portal. So I've seen it from both sides. One piece of advice I give is to look for schools where you can realistically play in the lineup. So for me, I always looked at schools where I'd be either 4 or 5 on the UTR roster. So what you can do is use the UTR College Fit in the UTR app where you type in your UTR and then what you want to play in the lineup. So it could be top 4, top 5, top 6, top 3, and it'll give you a list of schools that you could play. I'll show it on the screen for you guys. And it's a tool that I used where I would literally just look at all the schools. So UTR and rankings definitely help you get noticed, but coaches are really watching how you compete. If you got actual match footage from tournaments or even just a set, send it to the coaches. That can help a lot. It shows how you handle pressure, how you move, your decision making, your energy on court. And those are things coaches are all looking for. So when you're reaching out in the email, be direct and intentional. Send a video of you playing for 3 to 5 minutes of just highlights, your forehand, your backhand, serve, volleys, all that stuff. But try and send videos of point play. That'll show, as I just said, how you handle match situations. In that email, send your UTR, GPA, and a couple of reasons why you want to go to that school. Make it personal, as coaches can tell the difference between a copy-paste email and one that's personalized. Hey guys, I'm editing the video and I realized that it could be helpful to see the difference between a good and bad email to send to coaches. So here are the emails I sent both in high school and once when I was in the transfer portal for Florida State. So immediately you could tell there's a difference in professionalism, organization, and the amount of information I put. The one on the left is the email I sent to the coaches at Boston University, and the one on the right is the Florida State email. Some immediate problems in the email are first the subject. Make your subject something indicating interest. So Corey Craig Tennis 2022 doesn't really indicate anything, whereas the one on the right shows that I'm interested in transferring. Also, make sure you spell your coach's name right. I spelled the coach's name wrong in the BU email, so I got lucky there, but make sure you spell it right. Next, you can see the difference in how professional the email looks. The one I sent to the Florida State coaches is formatted properly and immediately shows the intent of the email, interest in transferring to the school. In both emails, I provided some information like my UTR and tennis recruiting, which is important. It's always a good thing to mention some accolades too, whether it's winning a specific tournament or beating specific players too. Another issue in the BU email is I never mentioned the school. In the FSU email, I constantly mentioned Florida State, so make sure that you mention the school and give reasons why you're interested in the program. Something that's good about the BU email though is including the video I have of me playing and including my phone number. So finally, it's always a good idea to end an email with a request for action. So saying, I'd love to talk soon, then including a way for them to contact you. Finally, coaches are looking for upside. If they see that you're still a developing player and you've got potential, they might take a risk on you. So if you bring positive energy when you're on the court, if you really like tennis, if you show fight, then they might take a risk on you. Your attitude matters more than you think. Coaches and teammates care about who you are just as much as who you are when you play. And the wrong energy can hurt the team culture real fast.
I've been through it too. I visited a lot of top programs before choosing Florida State. And one of the biggest things I learned is that fit is everything. Go somewhere that matches your goals, your personality, and your style of development. Coaches are looking at your trajectory. If you're improving, showing grit in tight matches, and competing with passion, that's what's going to stand out. It's not just about where your UTR is today, it's about where you're going in the future. Just like Corey said, attitude is everything. Coaches notice body language, your energy, how you treat people, and how you respond under pressure. Your future teammates will care too. A strong team culture makes a huge difference, and you have to be someone who adds to it. Another big tip, use your connections. If you know anyone in the college tennis space, whether it's like friends, coaches, former teammates, ask them questions. Ask what they think you'd be a good fit in or what schools you are looking for that match your type of game. These conversations can open up doors you wouldn't find just by emailing somebody. Above all, look for a place where you're actually going to develop. That's what matters most. It's not about the name, it's about the environment that pushes you forward.
So, if this helped you out, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this with someone going through the recruiting process.
And drop a comment. Let us know what topics you want to hear us cover next. We've got more coming on recruiting, futures, the transfer portal, and everything in between.
So this is Knowles on the Net. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.